guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe. Really glad that you can join me this afternoon. The last time that I spoke to you, I was doing, I'd finished doing a video on in my Law of Attraction series, which was to do with manifesting your desires. Today I'm coming back to you with another video within that series, but looking at negativity, how to turn negative situations into positive ones. And today I'm going to be looking at negative people. The type of negative people I want to talk about are judgmental people, people who kind of want to assume things of people and put people down. It could be to do with your appearance, it could be to do with the type of job you got, it could be to do with the home that you live in, the area you live in, how much money you got in the bank, what you do, you know, for a living, how much money you're earning per year, anything. I was at a friend's house on Sunday, and she's a very, very good friend of mine. We've been friends for a number of years. And she was telling me a story about somebody within her circle, within her life, who she feels is trying to make her feel less, who she feels is trying to make her feel like she is not worthwhile, like she is not good enough. And I really kind of got incensed at that, because number one, she's my mate and I love her. She's like a sister to me. We've been very, very close over the last few years. And number two, I kind of think to myself, well, how dare anybody judge anybody else on what they have or who they are? It's nobody's business, and it's not really an important part of life. What is most important is how you are as a person, how you treat people. So today I just really wanted to focus on, you know, what I would do, or, you know, just giving a little bit of advice on what I think you should do if you ever come into a situation like that, or if you're in generally in a negative situation at the moment that you feel really bad about, or if somebody's making you feel less, or if somebody's not making you feel very good about yourself. I just really want to give a little bit of advice if anybody's watching this, and if anybody needs any advice on anything and needs kind of, you know, just a bit of reassurance, then I'd kind of like to do that. And I think YouTube is an excellent platform to do that on. I'm talking about the type of judgmental people who think it's okay to just judge people just randomly, just like that, without even bothering to kind of take notice of the type of person that they are inside. They completely judge someone on the exterior, you know, on the, you know, on the aesthetics, on what they've got, on what they do. And I think that, you know, being judgmental in that way is kind of a little bit nasty and a little bit uncalled for. And I think if you're watching this video, and if you've got a situation in your life where you're feeling that you're really being judged by someone, you got to kind of look inside you and ask yourself the question, why am I allowing somebody to make me feel the way that I do? I'm not going to be patronising now. I'm not going to kind of say, you know, oh well, just ignore them, what they think, it doesn't matter. Because those are just kind of empty words, aren't they? You know, it still doesn't resolve the matter that you feel the way that you do. If somebody's making you feel bad and you kind of are wondering how you can stop them from making you feel so bad, what I would say is to build your resolve up. It's about accentuating the positive, eliminating the negative. So focusing on things about yourself, things in your world that you feel proudest of, and making those work for you. Whatever the negative person or the judgmental person is trying to inflict on you then becomes quite insignificant, because once you take the focus on them and what they are doing and put the focus on you and what you are doing, what they are doing becomes insignificant, it becomes small, and it diminishes. It's like having a fly around you that keeps buzzing around your head. You flick it away, it comes back, you flick it away, it comes back. Eventually you leave it alone and you kind of just think, I'm just going to ignore it. It eventually goes away and you don't see it anymore. Even if it is around you, you don't notice it, because you're not putting your focus on it, you're putting your focus on something else. It goes the same for somebody who's quite judgmental. As soon as you take the focus off their judgments and concentrate on the things that you want to change and the life that you want to live and the way that you want to be in your world, that then means that everything that they are doing, you don't notice it anymore. As you begin to focus in on your world and building your resolve and building your confidence up in whatever capacity that may be, it might be externally, it might be internally, it might be spiritually, it can be any way that you feel comfortable in building yourself up. As you begin to really build yourself up to be so strong, they then become weak. Again, it's the old thing, isn't it? You bring in the positive and the negative goes. Bring in the positive and the negative goes. Bring in the positive and the negative goes. Be a better version of who you are, you know, be the best person that you can possibly be, but always do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. If you're going to do it because you feel that you're being judged by someone and you want to prove to them that you can be what they want you to be or what they think you should be, then you're kind of not doing it for you, and you're kind of giving all your power and your strength away to that person. So be your own person if you can. Make yourself your own personal project. Visualise yourself in the position that you want to be in for you, and work towards that. That's the way that I've dealt with judgmental people in my lifetime. I've kind of just, you know, you get to a point where you think, okay, I'm not going to let this affect me. You start building and building and building yourself up until whatever they are doing, you don't notice it, or it's just simply not affecting you, or you look at them completely different through completely different eyes because you are in turn different. So I'm hoping that this video today has given you some kind of encouragement, some kind of resolve about maybe a situation that's going on in your life. My next video is going to be based on, it's still going to be within the Law of Attraction series, looking at how to turn negative into positivity, but it's going to be about how do we turn around negative relationships, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. I'm talking about romantic relationships. Have you got somebody in your life who isn't making you feel very good about you? Why are they doing it? What are the reasons that they could be possibly making you feel like you're not good enough? Whatever the reason that's making you feel negative about the relationship, I'd like to just impart some of my own wisdom of how to turn certain relationships, certain negative things in relationships into positives. And, you know, I mean, I've been through this. I've been through relationships that have been like really no good for me, and I've kind of just turned everything into a learning curve. So that's going to be the next video. I hope you can join me on it. Have a really good day, and I do hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you're just being nice to each other, you're just being loving to each other, and I hope that God blesses whoever watches this video. So take care, and I'll see you on the next video.